Good afternoon, each one of you. So today in this class, I'll continue chapter number 8, body movements. So before starting the new part, let's have a look on the part that we have discussed already. So children, we discussed about the different types of joints, the function of skeleton in our body, how the skeleton is going to help us. And after that, yesterday we discussed about the rib and rib cage. How many ribs are present in a rib cage? That is 12 ribs on each side of the chest. So we can say that 12 pairs are there or 24 ribs are there. Secondly, we discussed about the backbone. Backbone is not a single bone. It is made up of 33 small bones, which are known as vertebra. So this is very important. And if what will happen if our backbone will be straight only? So we are not able to bend or twist. So that's why you have seen that while doing exercise, while moving, we just bend anytime, either sideways or either forward. So that is possible only due to that our backbone is not a single bone. It is made up of very, very small bones, which are known as vertebra. After that, today we'll start with the shoulder bones and pelvic bones. So simply we can take that shoulder bones are the bones which are present in our shoulder. And the pelvic region, already we have discussed, the pelvic region is below the stomach. That is known as a pelvic region. And the structure you can see in the 18.13 figure that pelvic bones are there. Children, kindly switch on your cameras. Kindly switch on your cameras, each one of you. Okay. So these all are the pelvic bones. Children, you know, after that, we are going to study about the skull. Skull is made up of many bones. And this is the hardest part. Okay. And yesterday, even we discussed that skull, it encloses and protects very important part of our brain. Brain is stored by the skull. So children, I just want to ask one question. Kindly raise hand for it. You have seen that to wear helmet is compulsory. Why it is so? Kindly raise hand. You must have seen to wear helmets. Why not we used to cover the other parts of our body? Why only helmet is worn on the head? Yes, Tanishk?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is because the skull is very important part because it protects our brain. And if our brain is damaged or our skull is damaged, our complete body will stop working.
Okay, very good. Yes, Charvi? Another same question. What do you want to say?
Because ma'am the brain is very soft and very it it helps to
Yes. So children, let me tell you, yes, uh, Lak Shindal, you have raised hand. Lakshwar Bhuvi, can you give an answer why it is so? Why we wear helmet?
We wear helmet because brain is weak and important part of our body, and we wear helmet on our skull or head because our skull protects the brain. That's why.
Okay, so
So skull
children,
should not be damaged.
okay, very good attempt. At least you had tried. So let me tell you one thing that brain is very important part of our body and it control all the functions of our body. You know, all sense organs are connected with the brain. Okay, so the brain and most important thing is there the body, the parts of brain, once they the cells of brain, once that get damaged, they can't be repaired. Okay, once the cell of brain will be damaged, they can't be repaired. So that's why we protect our brain by wearing the helmet. Even the skull is very hardest part. It is present, it just encloses the brain, it protects the brain from damage, but then too we have to take care of our brain by wearing the helmet. Okay, next part comes that cartilage. Cartilage is very, children, rest of the bones are very hard, but the cartilage are the bones which we can bend. So I want each one of you just touch your ear. Touch your ear, everyone. Are you able to bend your ear? Touch your ear or nose. Can you able to bend? Are you feeling something
Yes,
hard?
ma'am.
Even I am touching. We can bend our ear very easily. So it's a bone present over here, but that bone which can be easily bent, that is known as cartilage. Okay. Earlier we have read the different bones are present even in our arm. Only we can bend our arm where? At the joint, near the elbow. So kindly do it near the elbow, near the joint, we can bend our bones. But here is a bone which is present that can be bent easily. That bone is known as, which is present in the ear or even nose. You can see the nose. Can you bend your nose? Keep your hand on the nose and just press it. So it is a type of bone which can be bent easily. Very soft bones are there. These are known as cartilage. Is it clear, children? So cartilage is present in nose and in ears. The type of a bone which can be bent easily. So kindly underline it. It's not as hard as bones. It can be bent easily. Next is, so children, is there any problem regarding the cartilage? Am I clear? So here is an
Yes, ma'am.
activity, figure 8.15 and 8.16. We can bend our ear or ear lobes. Very small bones are present, which is known as cartilage. Okay. Now what we have to discuss, we have to read about the muscles. Children, I want each one of you spread your arm. Spread your arm like this. Spread your arm. Now fold your arm. Each one of you spread your arm. Now fold it. What happens? I want you to feel here on the upper part of the arm. Does it swell?
The muscle contracts.
Yes. Does it swell? आपको क्या लगता है? ये कुछ फूला फूला सा पार्ट लगता है. Does it swell?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the muscles and bicep and tricep. So there is a pair of muscles, children. Let me tell you, on the upper part, one type of a muscle, and on the lower part, see here, on the lower part of our arm, there is a one kind of muscle. So we are having two pair of set of muscles. आपको feel हो रहा है सबको? Are you feeling, everyone? One is a swelled. देखो ऊपर वाला जो पार्ट है वो थोड़ा सा फूला सा है और नीचे वाला पार्ट जो है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है. ठीक है ना? दैट इज स्ट्रेच्ड वन. और ऊपर वाला जो है वो स्वेलोड है. तो मींस हियर इज अ, वी आर हैविंग ईच वन ऑफ यू, आई वांट एवरीवन टू डू दिस. काइंडली स्प्रेड योर आर्म एंड फोल्ड इट. Spread your arm and fold it. Ritul Bhardwaj, you also have to do. Yes. So just feel it first of all. I will after that I listen to you. Just see. अब इसको ऐसे bend करके रखो रितुल. Now check. The upper part is swollen and the part which is below, that is a contract. So children, there is a pair of muscle. This is a muscle. So we can see muscles in our body. The muscle bulge due to the contraction. Okay. आपने देखा कुछ swallowed सा portion है. Why that happens? That is due to the swallowed part. And when contraction takes place, muscle become shorter, stiff and thicker. It pulls the bones. So kindly underline it. It's very important. It's very important. What happens when muscles get contracted? It becomes shorter, stiffer and thicker and pulls the bones. Okay. And it's very, very important. Muscles always work in pairs. Kindly underline this. Very important part. How it works in pairs. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, Saksham Sharma, kindly unmute and read this paragraph.
Yes, ma'am.
Muscles always. Yes, continue.
Muscles Muscles work in pairs. When one of them contracts, the bone is pulled in that direction. The other muscles of pair relax to move the bone in the opposite direction. The relaxed muscles contracts to pull the bone towards its original position, while the first relaxed muscles can only pull, it cannot push. Thus, two muscles have to work together to move a bone. Our muscles and bones always require for movement. How do other animals move? Do
Okay,
all
beta.
animals have a bone?
Okay, thank you, Saksham. So, children, in this paragraph, you have read that muscles always work in pair. If one muscle gets relaxed, other gets contract. Okay, so this is a two-way process: relaxation, contraction. That just we have done one activity by spreading our arms. If you have spread our arms, then what happens? If you are contracting, आपने इसको अगर आर्म को आपने fold किया है, then what happens? One pair is going to be relaxed and other pair is going to be contract. So you have to learn this thing that muscles always act in pairs. Children, kindly switch on your cameras. I want to see each one of you. Anya, Kanishka, Rehan, Aryan, Kanishka, Rehan, Azhar, Joel, Adit, kindly switch on your cameras.
My camera is
And show me your muscles. I just spread your arm and fold it. Joel, Adit, Goel, kindly switch on your cameras, children. Yes. Now you will check yourself that how muscles are contracting. Are you feeling? When you are just folding your arm, the muscles get contract. So this shows that muscles always work in pair. Arav, just spread your arms. Laksh, Rayan, Azhar, I want to see each one of arm, each one's arm. Joel, Adit, still your cameras are. Yes, very good. Adit is doing very good. Are you understanding the concept of muscle, children? So
Yes, ma'am.
okay, when
Yes,
one
yes, ma'am.
contracts, beta, you can underline from this paragraph. When one muscle contract, other get relaxed. Kindly underline this. So I hope the concept is clear. When one contracts, it is pulled down and the other pair get relaxed. So contraction and relaxation. I think you are clear with the word contraction. You know what is contract means? Kindly raise your hand. I am using word contraction. Yes, Bhuvi or Tanishk, any one of you, contract. What does it mean?
Ma'am, when a thing gets bigger or gets more large than its previous size, it's called contract. Ma'am, that process is called contract.
But a contraction means when the things become shorter. That is known as contraction.
when the thing becomes shorter, called
Yes, children, you can frame one extra question over here. Just frame extra question. How muscles work? I want each one of
Ma'am,
you.
can I tell?
Yes, children, again your cameras are off.
Ma'am, muscles work in pair.
Yes, if
Ma'am,
one,
muscles work in pairs.
yes. So children, you can frame one
Ma'am,
extra question over
one is
here.
contract and one is relax.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Tanishk.
Ma'am, ma'am, does our muscles depict the pressure of the blood?
Yes, beta. Yes, that's why they are able to move. That's why it is able to move because it bears the pressure. Okay, children, you can frame one extra question over here. How our muscles work? Okay, let's continue with the next part. I hope everybody has done and marked this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next let's
Yes,
start with the
ma'am.
how bones. Now, children, already we have read that how muscles and how different parts of our body work. Now let's see how animals move. How animals move. Now the next concept comes that how the animals move, how the concept of animals, that it shows the different movements. So we are going to study about it. The so children will take the concept of that gait of animals tomorrow. Till here only we'll recap the chapter that we have discussed about the muscles, how they contract, how they get relaxed.